I would love to. I would absolutely love to. And I just want to let you know that I still have faith. I just can't stand another day in that church. I just need to get out. I've gotten sick of it.
Bullshit!
Hey, quiet down, Dolliver.
Well, I also need to let you know that this mission,
What's up,
if you
Pathfinder?
choose to accept,
What's up, Sanford? Hey,
would
Gimlet.
involve us going into the Spire.
Yeah, changing your mind now, Aberdeen, huh? Typical Aberdeen. He's not gonna do it, Vay.
I have to. I have to do it.
You owe me 25 gold. You're darn tootin' you're gonna have to do it.
Shut up, Dolliver. I'm talking. Damn halfling. I accept. I will. I'll do it. I have to. I have to change my life. I can't sit here forever and drink my breakfast down my throat
Shaq.
every morning.
Do you have provisions? Are you ready to leave today?
I am. I'm ready.
Aberdeen, if you go in there, you just need to just make sure you take care of yourself, because I want to see you come back, and plus I want my 25 gold you owe me too.
Yeah, you just want your money. Thank you, Dolliver. I appreciate it. You've been a good friend either way.
Alright, well, why don't you join us at the table over here? We can discuss our plans.
Ooh.
Okay. Let me just finish up my drink here. My face and my chest off.
Too good, I love it. Hey, Cyclone, what's up?
So, yeah, I walk over with to the table.
3 games. So happy about that.
I noticed that he's a half-orc also, and I look at him in Orcish. I tell him, someday I will kill you.
And I look over and I say, but not today.
And we grab each other's forearms and shake, you know, because that's a typical orc greeting.
Oh, Vay, what have you done?
I don't know.
Couldn't be any worse than the other 2 half-orcs you had.
I know they kept talking about the altar boys, and
Every time one got
What do
hit,
you
the
say
other
to
one
that?
would yell, ouch.
yeah.
You know, it was
Pretty
just
odd,
crazy.
so-
Yeah, it was.
So here we are with 2 more half orcs, so this might be crazy still.
Hello, guys. How you doing? My name is Aberdeen Dungington.
I am Zero Fine.
Very nice to meet you.
Aberdeen, I am Vay. This is Kate, and our newest recruit, Kenchi.
Hi, Vay, Kenshi, and Cade. How you guys doing?
Thanks for the follow, Geeky Chick.
Pleasure to meet you, Aberdeen. I think I've seen you around a little.
Geeky Chick, thanks
Yeah,
for the
I
follow.
hang here a little bit, not much. You may have seen me.
Yeah. Don't you owe me money?
No, I don't think so.
I was just fixing to ask you the same thing. What are you talking about?
Guys, do you guys want a bottle of ale? Anybody? No, I'm gonna
I'm
have
always
another
down
one.
for ale.
Sure.
3? Anybody else? Faye? Cade?
Oh yes, I missed my endless bucket of ale. So we'll take a round.
It is too early for me.
Okay, so 4 coming up. So I walk over to Dolliver and I say, hey, I need 4 bottles of ale, and I need it now. Put it on my tab. And don't screw this up for me.
You are killing me, Aberdeen. This is the absolute... I love you like a brother from another half-orc mother, but this has got to be the last time.
I promise, it's the last time. Come on. They've got work. I found work.
All right, he brings out a small tankard of ale for you. Sets it down. He says, "This is it, Aberdeen. I just cannot give you any more without seeing anything else in front. If you were one of my children, then I would do it. But I have been supporting you for a long time, and I just can't do it anymore. Hopefully, associating yourselves with this fine group of adventurers with Vay and Cade, hopefully they can get you straight and get you back on the right path."
That little thing. It's gonna make me look bad. Hold on, give me 1 second. So I walk over to the
I can go
table.
walk up to the bar. Say, what's the holdup here, Aberdeen? You all right?
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna go over the table. I'll be right back. Just hang here. So I walk over to Vay, Cade, and I say, "Do you guys have any gold on you? I need to buy these drinks. I don't have any. I apologize."
Kate looks very upset at this.
I can buy my own drink.
Yeah, can you buy a round on for everybody on me?
I cannot.
I can give you the gold, but it will cost. I do charge.
Calyx, thank you very much
an
for the follow,
interest
Calyx. Appreciate it.
So if I give you 25 pieces of gold,
Dr.
I would
Libra?
expect 35 pieces back.
Thank you, Dr. Libra.
Sounds good. So I
Okay.
sort of turn sideways like I'm writing this down. I'm just like,
I'll go ahead and give him the 25 pieces of gold.
All right.
Thank you, brother. So I walk back over to the bar and I throw them on the table. Dolliver, come on, give me more.
Where? Oh, are you holding out on it? What are you talking about? Give you more?
No, one of my fine friends over there gave me some.
Oh, so you're paying me back now with the... Oh, that's so kind of you, Aberdeen.
No, this is for the group. This is for the new group. Just give them to me.
Okay, then you
Don't make me
have...
look bad.
Okay, it's a gold to buy a round for everyone, and you can give me the other 24 that you owe me, right? That's what... I figured that's what you were doing, right?
No. Here's 5. Here's 5 for now. Just give me the round. Take 5.
All right, so his wife goes and gets one more round, and there you go. So you still got 19 gold. Well,
well,
5 goods now. You still owe me 20 more now, Aberdeen. Don't forget about Dolliver now.
I won't. I'll be back from the Spire.
I hope so. You sure you don't want me to hold on to that other
Either way, your
19 for
problem
you?
solved.
I'll hold on to it for you, just in
No,
case I'll have some insurance.
I really appreciate it, Dolliver, but no thanks. I think it'll be safe with me.
All right.
So I grab all the I walk away, and I look back and I go, God damn it, Dolliver. And I just walk over to the table, get the round, put the rounds on the table.
All right. He's sloshing some rounds down on the table for everyone.
As he gets back, I'm face palming. Like, oh my god, what have I done?
And you see this pony keg strapped to his backpack also, kind of hanging off of the bottom of his equipment pack.
This what?
A small little wooden pony barrel, small little pony keg of, you can hear sloshing around inside of it. Probably ale.
Oh my god.
he's locked and loaded, man.
That's my holy water.
I love it.
Holy water.
It's awesome being a new player in a group, isn't it, Ron?
It's great. Yeah, that's my holy water or something. Don't worry about that.
All right, so you guys are
A
all...
lot more than our last
Remind me
player
to
did.
keep my distance, because whenever the lightning strikes, I don't want to be anywhere close.
The party is sitting in a nice secluded area now that about a half an hour has gone by, 45 minutes. So a lot of the patrons of the lobby, of the I guess you could say the eating lobby that they have inside of the Juliver has basically dissipated. So you guys are off into the corner, sort of in like a little side room all by yourself. You're around a pretty large table. That is where basically one of Dolliver's servers had seated all of you. And you guys are all at the table sitting down. The floor is all of yours.
Alright, well, I'm gonna unfold a couple of maps, because I made my own copies, of course.
Okay.
I want to show them the ground floor.
Okay.
And if you want to see that, it's under characters. It's called the campaign journal.
Or I can just pop it up for you.
Yep, thank you.
Right, and we
Got it.
have two maps there at the ground level and the first sub-level. These are the two maps, or the two floors in the spire that we have already gone through. We've met a lot of resistance, and as you can see on this other map, there are a lot of traps. And we got beat up pretty badly, but we've cleared these two levels now.
Well, what sort of things have you found in there?
Well, mostly some very disgusting things. Looks like a lot of mutilations and body graftings. There was a wizard in there that was trying to attach spider parts to human parts.
Ugh, I just put my head down on my hand and go, ugh.
A stupid goblin who thought he could put stuff together and make machines like, I don't know, there's undead, all sorts of things.
Is that what the job is, to go through and map this spire?
It's a little more than
Yes.
that, but we can't discuss it here in town.
That's basically the main idea around it for now, though.
But that is the most lucrative part of our mission at the moment. There are other discoveries that await us in the spire.
And now, what kind of pay are we talking? Are we each getting an equal share, or just exactly what's going on?
Well, we have no
Good
money
question.
to give you. But,
Well, what about at the end of the job?
well, that's what I was going to suggest, is that we just split things, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us now, so we split things 5 ways.
I'm in agreement with that.
I think that sounds like a great idea.
I'm in.
Alright. So, our first business is to map each of the floors, because we make gold on those. There's a gentleman here in town who is paying for each of these maps that we give him.
Okay, is there any special type of equipment that we need to take? I mean, y'all have already said you've already fought some pretty nasty things in here. Is there anything special we need to take?
Make sure you have plenty of rations. Our last trip that we took was about 4 or 5 days.
Co-
We had to come back.
Cottonelle
Probably.
butt wipes, lubricate, not lubricated, but the moist towelettes for, like, I don't know, they're called
Remind Kate,
bum
I
bums.
think these
These are awesome.
for each day.
I always
We were
keep these.
4 days.
Like giant sanitary napkins. I love them. They're called bum bums.
And it seemed longer, for sure.
Yeah, you guys were actually kind of getting low on certain supplies like torches and and rations too, I think.
Yeah, we were low on torches, rations.
Yeah, I think they're called
and
bum bums,
We thought we could pay
Alonzo.
for it by coming back and selling the 2 maps that we've already completed.
So, out of idle curiosity, just how much do those maps sell for?
Well, it depends. The base price is 100 gold per floor. But if we can find extra secrets, we could possibly get more.
Well, you might say
Exactly,
finding secrets is one
Alonzo.
of my specialties. So,
Ah, very good.
Dr. Lieber, thanks again for the follow,
It's
Calix,
still an
and a
equal
geeky
split.
chick. Thank you, y'all.
That's right. And just make sure you share with the rest of the group, please.
oh, of course, I would never hold out on such a generous group as yourself.
Blah blah blah.
Especially
I don't know
with,
how
you know,
rogues are.
I know how rogues
I don't know
are.
what you're talking about. I got ale stuck in my throat.
That's funny. I know how rogues are.
Alright,
I like
so
to think of myself as a self-sufficient adventurer.
Well, I've never heard of a generous rogue either.
I can assure you that in the Spire, there's no self-sufficiency. We will all be dependent on each other to survive. And then, it still may not happen. It's a very dangerous place.
Otto the
But there are also rewards
B85.
for it.
Thank you for the follow.
Provided
Otto the
we can
B85. Thank you. Welcome to the community.
It
Well,
seems
risk
a
equals
good
reward.
day.
Yeah, so you can think of it as high risk for high reward.
Well, I'm excited about this because I've got some debts to pay
Well,
and four kids to feed.
When we're all planning on going back to the Spire, I mean, do we need to go by a store and stock up on these rations and torches, or do we need to?
Hey, thanks again for the
Have you all
follow.
already done that? Just exactly what's going on.
Colonel
Well, I'm
Sanders,
pretty sure we're
68.
already on our way.
Thank you, Colonel Sander.
When we
Appreciate
found
it.
out our companions left, so I guess it would just be on.
What is your recipe, sir?
as soon as we
Cade's right. We've already resupplied and we're ready to go until our two half-orc friends decided to leave and left us here by ourselves.
And you guys have that. You have that contractual agreement also with, with the Citadel. So you definitely have the. You definitely have the authority to do this.
Did we have to buy new papers for them to come adventuring out with us, or was it kind of like a group thing?
No, it was basically just like a group thing.
Okay.
I do want to say one more thing though before we go. That we all need to look out for each other as a group. And the first person who decides to be not for the group
Ooh,
gets left behind in the Spire.
ooh.
Do we understand?
I understand.
They
Promise
taking
I'm with you.
charge.
I'm a man of God. And I've got my little halfling friend back there I've got to pay, and I really care. They've taken care
Fire
of
Ferret 420.
I need this.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community, Fire Ferret.
Can you define not for the group?
I love it.
We need to make sure that the group comes first. All of us together. This is the only way to survive in this
Makes me
fire.
want to go on break right
If we
now and
have
hit up KFC before
infights
10 p.m.
or people who are looking out only for their own good.
Get me a
then
double
Someone
down.
will die. And if we're all in agreement,
Get all
that
on my
person
beard.
who decides to be the rogue, no offense, then they will be the one to die. And not the rest of the group.
Mm.
Not to be so dramatic, but we need to. I don't know you.
No, I understand perfectly.
And
I
I want
appreciate
to be-
the clarification.
And I want to be sure that we all work together as a team, because it is, as I say, a very dangerous place.
And I'd like to come back in one piece.
Geldo Roni. Thank you for the follow, Geldo. Thank you. Make sure you guys
Watch my
subscribe to
back,
the
I will
YouTube
watch you
channel.
equally.
Follow me on Twitter and Facebook as well, guys. Thank you.
That's how parties should react. I mean, once you go into danger, watching.
I'm jealous,
back
Otto.
is the only way to survive.
Pick me up a double quarter pounder with cheese.
Good. I'm glad you think that way.
They taking charge. I like it. She's wow.
Well, I just don't know these people, you know. Well, I mean, I know them, but
Yeah. No, you're
I
right.
don't know their characters, so I'm
Yes.
going into a very dangerous place
Yeah.
with people I don't know.
Yeah, especially one that supposedly extorted one of your party members. 2 ex-Hell
Excuse
Knights.
me, that was a donation. It wasn't an extortion.
Hell Knights and a
Religious
wishy-washy
extortion.
cleric that I'm not sure if he would turn on us or not.
It
It's a chance to steal from us.
it would be awesome if he had the old Scottish accent there. Father Brother O'Keefe recorders here. That would be so great. That's the accent you need to come up with there, Aberdeen. Because you have that. Aberdeen Dungington. I mean, that is like the opposite of an orc name, if you ever saw one. I mean, it's
big
so
time.
good.
Well, he's half-orc, so he could have gotten
Yeah,
that from us.
half-orc, right?
Thank goodness I just wasn't taking a
Inside.
drink. I probably just would have ejected it out of my nose again.
Hi, David.
Favors
Did
his
you
mother.
expect me to speak like a leprechaun?
I love it. There you go. That is the half-orc voice you need to adopt right there.
I will. I'll work on it.
I love it.
So is it still early in the morning still?
It's not you
Never.
know, breaking dawn or anything. It's probably about equivalent to our time, probably about 8-9 o'clock. Probably about 9 o'clock.
Okay. So there's still time. We can provision and head back.
Absolutely. Yeah, everything should be
Okay.
probably opening up anyways. You know, you've seen several of the other, you know, the store merchants, the entrepreneurs of Fort Inevitable. You've seen them grabbing breakfast here at the Jewel of Our Arms. So, you know, they had all left about 15 minutes ago. So yeah, you could probably find any of the storefronts open, if there's anything that you need.
I need to pick up a few days worth of rations, and I guess I'll carry some torches for the rest of the party. I don't really need them, but I can at least carry some. That way, I will have them.
I'm sure Aberdeen would offer to carry our gold for us.
Probably. Oh, that's so good.
I'm not a thief. I just need to pay my friend
I
back.
figured Kenshi would be the one that offered to carry the gold.
He hasn't proven to be as shifty yet, but we shall see. He is a rogue after all.
Self-sufficient adventurer.
So where would you guys like to check out?
I guess we could go to the gate market.
That's probably about the best spot. I mean, that's where usually all of the other, you know, entrepreneurs and shop owners, they usually have several employees up there at the gate anyway, selling wares and, you know, items that they would usually carry in their store. But I mean, if you guys are looking for potions and stuff, you wouldn't be able to find that. But there is a pretty creepy gentleman here in town. I think it was Sefford's, which would be location number 24. Sefford's Potions and Reagents. Now, also, to kind of speak out of character here, for the runs and Kenshi and Zerafin, seeing that you guys are new, when we started this game, this was a blank map, basically. It had just a ton of buildings. And the party literally spent several sessions exploring the towns, exploring Fort Inevitable, meeting the merchants, and finding out what kind of wares they sold, or what they were seeking, maybe trading and whatnot. So it was actually a really cool couple of sessions. So in the handouts, if you click on the maps, you can go to the Fort Inevitable handout, and you can scroll down all of the locations, and there's pertinent information for each one of those locations that the party has already pre-discovered. Well, you know, found out, you know, what they have at each location. This is actually it was actually a really something that I've, you know, just started recently doing in my games. Usually back, you know, I would just give them the map of all the locations, but I'm not doing that anymore. You know, anytime you guys come to a town, it's just going to be blank. You're going to have to find out, you know, word of mouth, streetwise, you know, any kind of local knowledge checks that you could do to gather information. So that's kind of like an out of character of how we'll do locations and towns and whatnot in the future also.
That's great, though. I like that. It's a good idea. And I like how this is done. It's really cool.
Yeah, and then there's a Signifer Haast. He's one of the guys, basically one of the officials that runs all of the scholarly details. The chicken, the top left-hand corner, her name is Signa. What is her name again? Let's see. Yeah, Lady Odera Drovis. She's basically and you two know her well, Kenshi and Zerafin. She's a hard ass. You know, she is one that pretty much, she's the Iron Fist of Fort Inevitable. You know, she has her hands in everything. She is pretty much who runs the town. Lady Adora Drovost.
Is she the commander of the?
She
Hell
is.
Knights?
Yep. She is the commander. Yep. She sure is. She took over for Varden, the old Hell Knight that was in control, but apparently Varden was poisoned. So, you guys were part of, rounding up all of these people that claimed to were conspiring against him to kill him, to bring apart this assassination plot. So there were quite a few people that were killed in Fort Inevitable. A lot of innocent people, too. Now that more facts have come out and other facts have been squashed. And so, really, nobody has a clue what happened to Hell Knight Varden, the old Hell Knight that was in control. But Adara Drovist, the lady, she was there quickly to pick up the pieces. A little bit of knowledge. And there was also some hints within the Hell Knight ranks that were very, very, very low key and hush hush that possibly she may have had something to do with the poisoning of Varden. But it's not really that likely because she was really attached to him for some 15 to 20 years as they basically revamped Fort Inevitable and to bring it up to its current status. Yeah, it is like one of the only, it is led with an iron fist, but it is a very law-abiding, place to be. All of because the area that you guys are in the woods, and this part of the inner sea, just does not have any capital city. There's no lore. The Echo Woods. There's just no kind of order. This whole realm is basically just lawless. But Fort Inevitable is one of the few bastions for the whole place that actually has some type of organization and law. But everything else in the area is lawless.
Someday it'll all be mine.
I like it. I like to hear that.
Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
All right. So what do you guys think?
Yeah, she doesn't look like the nicest person.
No, she's a real stern bitch, man.
Well, living out here on the frontier can do that to people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is one of the few areas of the inner sea that really doesn't have a capital that basically rules the entire area.
So it's very feudal.
Kind of think of it as the Wild West. I guess you could basically call it the Wild West.
City states.
So do y'all want to go to the Gate Market, or would you like to go to Braden's General Store?
Well, I mean, if you need to resupply or supply yourself, now's the time to do it. I'm set to go, so...
Okay.
Zarlok, thanks for stopping by, man.
We did this last night when we came into town, actually.
Okay, well, like I
I'll
say,
walk over with you, Zero Fan. I could use some things.
Okay, so we'll...
And some money to pay for it.
He's got 19 gold left.
Yeah, he's got gold. I gave him gold earlier.
Oh, the man with the money. Actually, yeah, I don't know if I even have any money or not. Do I start with money?
Oh yeah, you got money.
We know where Zero Fan got his money.
And he's giving out the donations.
Yes, those donations, they come in handy sometimes. Well, I guess.
Yes, I don't. I was just going to say, yes, I don't have any money because I'm not able to extort people or
You sure
give
about
them
that?
money.
You look at your sheet. You got money.
Well, what kind of rogue is that?
A sneaky lying one.
Yeah, you got some coins, can't you?
Oh, but they don't know that, right?
Yeah,
Right.
that's true. You don't have a whole lot of
Well,
equipment either.
the Gate Market's not too far, so we'll just walk over there and and I'll purchase a few days of. I've got 8 days of rations right now. I'll go ahead and purchase a couple more, and then I'll purchase